Hey everybody, it's Mr. Davis. So obviously you have a sub today. I'm going to be back tomorrow, but I'm going to start you on your next performance you're going to work on for the class. So yes, we're going to continue working on the haunted house and developing our scenes, but we cannot spend the next month just over and over again popping out and saying boo at each other, because that'll make for really dull lessons and there's not enough activity to fill our time. So the next thing we're going to work on is going to be a monologue. A monologue is where one character, so you're going to work on this on your own, speaks on stage or on film for an extended period of time, for like a minute or more. Today you're going to research 2 possible monologues that you could do for your next performance, and in the end you're just going to memorize one and perform one of them. So what I'm going to show you is over in Google Classroom, you see this monologue research assignment. Once you open it up, you'll see there's this doc here. I'm going to go ahead and open that doc up. So it has the monologue requirements here for you. So as you go to look today, you know what the expectations are for you. First, your monologue has to be a single person speaking, meaning there cannot be other characters who are saying things during your monologue, because that's what a monologue is. It's when one person speaks. Other people could be on stage or in the movie during that time, but it has to be you speaking solidly for a minute. Your monologue has to be at least 1 minute long. It can be longer, but keep in mind, you will memorize this monologue. So you don't want to take something that's 10 minutes long and try to memorize it for your first go at this. You're going to perform it to our class using appropriate gestures and voice to give meaning to the words and scene. As far as what you're going to do today, in Google Classroom, you're going to see down here, there are a bunch of links to different websites that have monologues on them. So this one is a bunch of films that have monologues in them. Some of them are more classical. There's a bunch of those on there. There are also websites where you can go to memorize speeches. Like if you wanted to do the Gettysburg Address or some other speech, you could memorize a speech and deliver that. That would be fine with me. And then again, there's just other multiple monologues you can memorize. These are from theater. There are also ones from television. I gave you a bunch of websites to explore so you can find one. Look, American Horror Story, if you guys watch that, it'd be kind of awesome. Pretty Little Liars. I don't watch that. Maybe I do. I don't watch that because that's not for guys. But you pick one of those websites, you'll find a monologue that you enjoy, and once you found a monologue that you enjoy, you're going to start filling in the sheet. What is the name of the monologue you might do? How long does it take you to read it? If you open up this timer here, you can set the timer to 1 minute and then start it and then read your monologue and see if it takes longer or shorter than a minute to get through. If it's less than a minute it takes you to get through it, you need to pick another monologue because it's got to be 1 minute long. Then you're going to tell me what is it about, summarize it in 3 sentences. What is the overall tone or mood of the monologue, meaning like what is the actor angry? Are they sad? Are they depressed? You'll tell me. And then give me some lines from the monologue that support what you said the tone or mood was. So you'll copy and paste like 3 or 4 lines onto this line. Then you're going to find a second monologue, do the exact same thing, okay, answer all the same questions. Then you're going to tell me which monologue do you think you want to do for the performance. So you're going to end up trying to pick one, and then tell me why did you pick this monologue. Now, if you finish early, you have to move on to the extra credit. You can't sit there and stare at the ceiling. You'll find a third monologue and you'll answer these questions about it. All right, if you get stuck or confused today, there is no excuse. Send me an email. Don't message me through Google Classroom. Go to Gmail and send an email to midavis@lusd.net. I don't know what that awful noise is. Okay, well, that's my laptop. I don't know why it's making that noise. I'm going to pretend it's not happening. So if you have any questions, send me an email. Thank you. Have a good day. My house is going to explode.